Most men get it wrong. They assume cheating is about late-night texts, hidden apps, or lipstick on the collar. But the real giveaways? They're not actions, they're words. An unfaithful woman will say things she doesn't even realize are red flags. Tiny phrases slip out, and those slips expose the guilt she's trying to bury. Psychology calls this language leakage. The mouth reveals what the heart is desperate to hide. Today, I'll show you the phrases women use when loyalty is already gone, so you'll never be caught off guard again. Number 1, I just need some space right now. A faithful woman craves closeness. She leans into intimacy. She wants connection, reassurance, your presence. But when she starts drifting or has already crossed the line, her language shifts. Suddenly, space becomes her favorite word. On the surface, it sounds innocent. Stress, exhaustion, a little me time. But peel it back and you see it for what it is. Coded distance. Space she's creating with you, because she's already filling it with someone else. Psychologists call this avoidance justification. People who betray their partner start creating emotional distance before or during the physical act. I need space becomes the polite excuse. What she's really saying is, I'm pulling away from you because I'm being validated somewhere else. The strong man doesn't beg. He doesn't panic. He observes. Does her request for space line up with unexplained nights out? Does she suddenly guard her phone when she says it? Does she return colder, not lighter? Those details reveal whether it's about clarity or about another man. Here's the harsh truth. When a woman says she needs space, but she can't explain why, it's often because she doesn't want to admit the real reason. You're no longer the only one she's close to. Number 2, you're just overthinking things. Gaslighting is one of the sharpest tools of an unfaithful woman. You notice the shifts, late replies, sudden defensiveness, constant phone checking. You bring it up. And what does she say? You're overthinking. It sounds harmless, even calming, like she's telling you to relax. But in truth, it's a shield. Psychologists call this a deflection response. She isn't clearing doubts. She's flipping the script, making you question your own sanity. A faithful woman has no reason to gaslight. She explains. She reassures. She aligns words with actions. But a guilty one? She silences your instincts because your instincts are onto her. The Stoic man doesn't argue or beg. He notes the phrase, watches carefully, and trusts his gut. Because instincts are survival sharpened by thousands of years. If something feels wrong, it usually is. When she says, you're overthinking, she's really saying, don't look too closely. And then comes the dagger line, why don't you trust me? On the surface, it's reasonable. Trust is the foundation of love. But this isn't a request for trust. It's a weapon. She shifts the burden onto you. Instead of proving faithfulness through actions, she paints you as insecure. Psychologists call this guilt reversal. Suddenly you're defending yourself, while her behavior goes unchecked. The Stoic man doesn't fall for it. He sees the pattern. When trust is used as a shield against accountability, something is deeply wrong. A faithful woman won't hide behind words. She'll show clarity, proof, consistency. But the unfaithful one, she clings to, why don't you trust me, like armor. And here's the truth. The more she insists on blind trust, the less trustworthy she is. Real trust doesn't need to be begged for. It's lived, shown, and proven. It's something you notice day by day. 4. He's just a friend. Few phrases raise suspicion faster. When a woman is truly faithful, her male friendships are usually out in the open. She introduces them freely, includes you in conversations, and makes you feel secure without you even asking. But when she clings to the phrase, He's just a friend. Too fast, too often, too defensively. It's usually covering something else. Why? Because real friends don't need to be defended. They naturally feel harmless. Psychologists call this relationship minimization. When someone is emotionally or even physically involved, but doesn't want accountability, they shrink the relationship with words. They pretend it's light when deep down it's heavy. The Stoic man pays attention to the gaps. Does she guard her phone when he texts? Does she suddenly change how she looks before just meeting him? Does her tone sharpen when you ask a simple question? Those aren't coincidences, they're signals. Here's the truth. If he were really just a friend, she wouldn't need to insist on it over and over. Genuine friendships prove themselves through openness. But when there's something to hide, that line, "he's just a friend," becomes her shield. And every time she repeats it, she unknowingly reveals exactly what she's trying to conceal. 5. You're too insecure. This is the dagger phrase, cold, dismissive, and loaded with projection. When a woman is loyal and you express doubt, she'll calm you, she'll reassure you, she'll give you reasons to feel safe. But when she's unfaithful, she won't soothe you, she'll accuse you. You're too insecure. On the surface, it flips the blame onto you. It makes you question your worth, your sanity, even your masculinity. Suddenly, the issue isn't her shady behavior. It's your supposed weakness. Psychologists call this a projection defense. A guilty partner projects their own actions onto the faithful one, using accusation as a smokescreen. If she convinces you that you're the problem, you stop questioning her behavior. The Stoic man doesn't fall for it. He understands the difference between insecurity and intuition. Insecurity is fear without evidence. Intuition is when her patterns clash with your trust. So when she avoids transparency and labels you as insecure, she's not exposing you. She's exposing herself. And here's the paradox. The woman who calls you insecure is usually the one creating the conditions for insecurity to exist. Faithfulness erases doubt. Infidelity breeds it. So when she says, "You're too insecure," what she's really confessing is, "I'm giving you reasons not to trust me." If you want to master the psychology of attraction, loyalty, and betrayal, the unspoken rules women live by but rarely admit, hit that subscribe button and drop the word truth in the comments. Because once you know what to listen for, every excuse, every deflection, every hidden confession will reveal itself.